G'day everyone, True here with another African violet video. I just wanted to follow up on my cyclamen mite infestation and my leaves that I've taken off my plants after the heat treatment. If you don't know, you can do heat treatments to kill cyclamen mites if all else fails. If pesticides haven't killed them and you've tried everything else, then you can do a heat treatment where you put your leaves into hot water. That's 40 degrees Celsius or 110 degrees Fahrenheit, and it will kill the mites, but it won't affect your leaves. And it's a great treatment as a last resort for cyclamen mite infestation. Problem I've had now, and this can happen when as a secondary infection after you've had like a disease or like a pest infection, or once your immune system in your plants is weakened, you can end up with the Botrytis Blight infestation. And that, unfortunately, I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce it. That's how I pronounce it. Could be wrong. It's a bacterial like leaf blight, and it's a fungus basically, and it feeds off like dead leaf matter. And if you have like a cut or damage to the leaf, or their immune system's weakened, that fungal disease can get in, and it's pretty much incurable. So there are some things you can try. It's good to do preventative measures like a cinnamon wash on your plants, because cinnamon is a great antifungal, or you can try antifungal sprays. But Botrytis blight is very, it can become immune to different antifungals if you use them a lot. So best to try and prevent it getting into your plants by good management, good aeration. It thrives in like cool temperatures and high humidity environments. So if you have like your plants in a greenhouse, you have to be really careful to make sure it has good ventilation, and that your plants have good aeration. But I wanted to show you today some signs of Botrytis blight and what to look out for, so that if you have the same issue happen, you know what to look out for. You get these characteristic brown spots on the leaves. This can happen if you get water on your leaves and then sunlight hits your African violet leaves, but this is a little bit different. It shows up quite rapidly, and the spot will start a small size and it will continue to get larger and larger and larger. So that's how you tell the difference. You also get this deadening of the external edges of the leaf. So you can see it in this one here. You'll have either from the outside or from the stem up, you'll get this leaf dying off, and it'll progressively every day die off further and further down. This is also called grey mold, and the reason why it's called grey mold also is you get like this greyish silvery mold pattern, like looks like powdery mildew, but not exactly the same. It's more greyish, and it will come up on the leaf. And you can see in this case here, this leaf is actually rotted from the bottom up, and it's actually rotted off. Here's another example where the outside of the leaf will start dying off, and it'll progressively get bigger and bigger. Here's another example of the brown spot to look out for. So if you see any of those characteristic signs or symptoms, there's another little brown spot starting, external edge of the leaf dying off. They're the things to look out for. You also get, here's another example of the outer leaf starting to die off, and it's coming down, and it'll eventually completely rot the leaf. So they're the things to look out for with Botrytis blight. I hate to say it, but I think my collection is now pretty much gone. There's not really much. I've already got very sick leaves, and trying to treat this fungal disease, I just don't think it will actually save any of them. So I will be starting all over again. I won't be bringing any plants into my collection though for quite some time, so I won't have any videos of new plants, but I do have some other things with African violets that I want to show you. I went to a Lifeline Book Fest and got some really amazing African violet books that I want to show you and have a chat about. I'm also interested in potting up my new African violets into some nice different containers and being a little bit more artistic and creative which will be a lot of fun. So there's some things that I've got ideas with, but it might be a little while before I put out another video. But I hope that this helps anyone going through this. And the minute you see one of these signs on any of your plants, get rid of that plant. Bag it. Don't throw it in the compost. Throw it straight in the bin. Bag it. Throw it straight in the bin, because I mean, you can, if it's a very special plant, you can try and save it, but isolate it from all your other plants. Do all the antifungal treatment, cinnamon wash, the whole lot, and fingers crossed it will save it. But just to let you know, it is an extremely horrific disease for your plants to get. So I'm going to go grieve my plants now, and I'll see you in another video, hopefully in the not too distant future. And have fun growing African violets, and it's heartbreaking when you lose them, but appreciate them while you've got them. And thank you for watching.